all the way together where they touch. TaeKwonDo. 준비. Okay, the first stance that you'll ever learn in Taekwondo class is the 준비 stance. Okay, that's your ready stance. Feet just as wide as your shoulders, hands in a fist by the knot of your belt. If you don't have a belt, right there at your belly button, make a big circle with your arms, big circle. Now this is not a tightened up position, but a relaxed position, and let your instructor know that you're ready to practice. TaeKwonDo. 준비. Okay, the next stance we're going to go over is a horse stance, and Mr. Rice is going to step out with his left leg into a good wide horse stance, middle punch. There you go. And it's very obvious why this is called a horse stance, because it looks exactly like you're riding a horse. Your feet are in line together, straight line together. You should be able to make a line, straight line from toe to toe. Legs are wide apart, knees bent. Okay, and let's try it again, slow this time. Okay, now notice the timing as Mr. Rice steps out with his left foot. As soon as that left foot comes down and plants, boom, that punches out. Okay. Good wide stance, good balance. Keep your torso up, straight, shoulders square toward the front. And very good. And baro. And relax. And TaeKwonDo. 준비. Okay, Mr. Rice is going to step out into a front stance with his left leg. He's going to step his left leg forward to a left front stance. The leading leg will denote if it's a left front stance or a right front stance. He's now in a left front stance. Notice the front knee bent, back leg straight. Okay, feet are wide apart like on railroad tracks. Okay, let's watch that again slowly. Okay. He steps back. His leading leg is now his right leg. So this is a right front stance. His left leg is back. The two things that you will always hear your instructor say about a front stance is front knee bent, back leg straight. Those are the two key points. Keep your feet wide apart as you step to stay on balance. Feet all the way together where they touch. TaeKwonDo. 준비. Okay, Mr. Rice is going to be demonstrating a low block. Now then, with this block right here, this is usually done in a front stance. So to begin with, he'll be stepping out with his left leg into a good front stance. Remember, in a front stance, front leg bent, back leg straight. The low block will always be over the leg that is out. He'll chamber by crossing his arms up big, the blocking arm on top, and come across. The retracting arm will come back to the hip as the low block goes out over the leg that is out. Okay? And stepping out, your left leg, low blocking. Good. Notice how he chambers up real high, almost like he's hugging himself around the neck, and then comes down. We use that retracting arm for balance. That keeps us on balance as we're blocking. This block is used to block front kicks, any type of kick or technique that may be coming to the midsection. Very effective. And switching feet. Very good. This is the low block. Bottle. And feet all the way together where they touch. TaeKwonDo. Chumbi. Okay, Mr. Rice is now going to step out into a back stance. He's going to step forward with his left foot into a left back stance. This stance is also known as the fighting stance or the free fighting stance. Your weight distribution in this stance is going to be about 60-40 towards your back leg. Remember, both knees are bent. Okay, your feet are at a 90-degree angle to each other. That means if you drew a line from your front foot down to your back foot and over, that would make a 90-degree angle, or the corner of a box. In this stance, you only want your profile showing, only your profile showing. That's the reason we use this as a fighting stance. Okay, now the distance your front foot needs to be out is about 2.5 to 3 of your foot lengths. That means put your heels together and step out 1, 2.5 to 3 of your foot lengths from your back foot. Okay, and that's the back stance. And feet all the way together where they touch. And TaeKwonDo. Chumbi. Okay, this strike here is going to be one of the first strikes that you'll learn as a white belt. This is called a knife hand strike. You're going to hold your hand out tightly, fingers tight together, thumb tucked by the side. Bring your hand up beside your face like you're about to grab your ear and come out. Your left hand will strike out. Your right hand will retract back to your waist, keeping your fingers tight. Now notice the striking part of the hand is this padded part right up under your fingers. Okay? And back to Chumbi. And striking with your left hand fast and Aya. Okay? And again with your right hand. Aya. Very good. Baro. Shook and relax. Okay, and TaeKwonDo. Chumbi. Okay, this time we're going to be going over the inner forearm block. Now the inner forearm block is normally done in a back stance. If you can't remember what a back stance is, please review that. You're going to be stepping out into a back stance. Mr. Rice is stepping out with his left leg into a left back stance, inner forearm block. Notice he chambers this block underneath. He crosses his arms, comes around his elbow, and snaps the block out. Now, this is called an inner forearm block because the inner part of the forearm, the thumb side of your forearm, is going to be doing the actual blocking. Okay? Now then, notice you need to come around your elbow. That's the correct way. Do not do this. Do not cheat and come in between your retracting arm and your face. Okay? You cannot do that. That's incorrect technique. Incorrect. Okay? And switching legs. Going to step back and then step out into a right back stance, and right inner forearm block. Very good. And buttle. And relax.